So this is my first reading analysis video, and for this video I will be reading from Act 2, Scene 4, starting at line 44. So let's start. So Shakespeare goes, "Oh, had the monster seen those lily hands tremble like aspen leaves upon a lute, and make the silken strings delight to kiss them, he would not have touched them for his life. Or had he heard the heavenly harmony which that sweet tongue hath made, he would have dropped his knife and fell asleep. As Cerberus at the Thracian poet's feet, come, let us go and make thy father blind, for such a sight will blind a father's eye." And first, I would like to add that I liked kind of the contradiction of like where the passage, like it's like, oh, like lovely, and he's talking about how like well, first of all, okay, so this is the scene where Marcus finds Lavinia, and he sees that she's bleeding from the mouth because they cut her tongue off when they raped her, and they also cut her arms off. And he's saying, like, if they had seen her play the lute, which is a musical instrument, they would have never have thought to touch her or harm her. And if they had heard her sing, they would have dropped their knife and fell asleep, which means, you know, they wouldn't have hurt her. And then we come to a stop because he says, as Cerberus at the Thracian poet's feet, come, let us go and make thy father blind, for such a sight will blind a father's eye. And Cerberus, I read, was the watchdog for Hades. I think he was king of the underworld. And I read that Cerberus was so hideous to look at that he would literally turn people to stone. So what he's saying is that when Titus sees Lavinia, he will pretty much like die from like looking at her. He will turn to stone figuratively because he's just so shocked about what they did to her. You know, that's his daughter. And then I just liked the figurative language that he speaks of, like silken strings delight to kiss them, and he would say, or had he heard the heavenly harmony which that sweet tongue hath made, he would have dropped his knife and fell asleep. It's just like, it's like so like light, I guess, in a way, the way he would talk. Like it's so smooth. Like we are not paying attention at the fact that Lavinia is literally like profusely bleeding from her mouth, because that's basically that's what's happening. Because they cut her tongue off. So it's interesting to look at how he's making his like long speech, like his scene. He's pretty much referring to like all the good things about her before this happened, but like not really focusing on that she had been hurt and she needs medical attention, like I mean immediately is what I'm saying. And yeah, just I mostly liked how like the quick switch off was between him just talking about all the good things that she had before the incident, and then him going into, oh, like when your father sees you, he's literally gonna pretty much die. He's gonna faint from the horribleness that's going on here, because mind you, she has no tongue, she has no arms, so she looks pretty scary at this moment. Yeah, that's just my little analysis of what's going on here.